Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Civilization 6. Coming at you with Dido. And the settler spam has begun. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And I know Twitch chat enjoys it as well. Twitch chat loves having YouTube on for the board. On for the board? On board for the ride. That's what I was trying to say. Words are hard. Okay, so I completely screwed up and sent the settler in the wrong direction because I'm terrible. But that's okay. We are going to chop down this tree and produce that settler. And just like that, the carryover production, we're going to have another settler so quick. Exactly, amped. So we're just going to get the settler on the move. We're heading south. Unfortunately, we're going to have to just walk it out. We're going to be walking it out, folks. Yeah, I don't build lumber mills very often. I'll build them on cities that are not very productive. That needs, like, so this will become a lumber mill here. Just because the city's going to need some production, so I'll lumber mill up this and probably chop that and mine it. But this isn't a hill, so I'll probably lumber mill that. I'll likely lumber mill that because this city could probably use some production as well, but this will get chopped. So lumber mills on rivers I'll do for the most part. Everything else will get chopped because it's just because. You know, I talk about this a lot, but it's very important to keep in mind that everything that you do in the first 50, 60, 70 turns, the faster you get stuff done at the beginning of the game has so much more impact than what you do in the last 50 or 60 or 70 turns. Getting it done early, getting everything that you do early gets to snowball and accumulate and give you stuff all game, right? That's why I always say, when you get to turn 120 or 130 or 140 or whatever, there's no point in building cities and stuff. Just worry about something else. Because that city's just not going to have enough value to take the time to build. But the earlier you get the city built and start to do all the things, build the districts, earn the great people points, provide you with science and culture, provide you with extra gold and all that kind of stuff, you do that early so that it can work throughout the entire game. Whereas if I just let that lumber mill sit there and give me one more production in my capital that's already earning 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 production throughout the game every turn, that one extra production isn't really helping me all throughout the game that much compared to chopping it down right now, getting that settler built out, get me a city, and then that is doing it, right? As Russia should settle only in Tundra? No. Settling in Tundra is great, but you should settle as many cities as you possibly can, no matter who you're playing as. In fact, you can make the argument that because the Tundra is less attractive to be built in for the AI or anybody else, if you're playing multiplayer, that you can actually settle cities outside the Tundra first, and then back settle into the Tundra where nobody wanted to build cities anyway. And so then that gives you can get a forward settle and then back into the Tundra. Is very often a really nice strategy. All right, so we are going to finally slap this stone into the Stone Age. Stop it. Here comes another settler. So we have 3 settlers on the go. If I had more, in fact, you know what? 7 turns. If I had another builder, I could. Excuse me. I could chop down 3 more trees, but unfortunately, I don't have another builder. So what I might do after the settler, I might get 1 more builder, and then we could chop out 3 more settlers. So that'd be 4, and then that'd be 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll be enough settlers for this. At least for this island, anyway. This would be great, but we gotta get the galleys. I can't afford the galleys. So that makes it tricky. Mine a resource. I'm not going to be building the market. The currency doesn't do a lot for me other than push me to apprenticeship. I didn't get the pasture built yet. I'm going to hard do shipbuilding. And then maybe if I can get the gold together, I can get the galleys. 2 galleys, that's frustrating. Deforestation is the way to go, yeah. Perfectly explained. You're welcome, Kyler. I'm glad that that explanation made sense. Yeah, flat trees along a river for sure. Especially in cities that need it. Like if you have a really productive city with all kinds of production, you might as well just chop the tree for the production if you don't need that production in the city. But if some cities have to have a base level of production so they can get anything done, right? If you chop down everything and then that city's stuck with 5 production a turn or something like that, it's just going to be completely useless to have. I think we'll come this way and then we can follow this. Oh shoot, we won't be able to go through his land though. Damn, that sucks. We won't be able to go through here. So we're gonna need to come down through here then. 1, 2, yeah, it's gonna be a rough ride for our sellers. It's gonna be a long journey, ladies and gentlemen, a long journey. How do you see how much production you have? Well, you just click on the city, and then it'll tell you how much you're earning per turn. 7, up to 21 in the capital. All the stats for each city is just along here. You can also go into your reports in here, and then go to resources and yields, and it'll give you all your breakdown of every city and how much they're doing, and what the bonuses are, and where they're getting it from, and all that kind of stuff. In the reports up here. List of reports, top right corner. Do I think the Niners can make another Super Bowl run? Oh, I think so, yeah. Their defense, they lost one key player on their defensive line, but then they replaced him with a fantastic young player out of the draft. You know, I think that they have a good offensive line. They didn't really lose anything key from what made them awesome last year. I think they could use another really good wide receiver. I think would be big. One more really good wide receiver, and I think they're fantastic. Should be pretty good. What would be a good tip for my tip for a new player is to watch that video right there. Hot off the presses, brand spanking new, released today. About as good as it gets right there. It's the best 45 minutes you'll ever spend watching YouTube. It's a guarantee. Or your time back. Like I can give your time back. Yeah. I'm going to be going for a culture victory, I think, in this game, King in the North. I'm going to just build as many cities as I can possibly find land for. And we'll get a theater square in every one of them and just pound out the great people points. That's the plan. Yeah, that's the basics of Civ 6. And there's going to be another video just like it in hopefully a couple days. There'll be more basics. And then beyond that, 4 turns on that. I want to get in the water. How much galleys are expensive though? They're so pricey. Yeah, our special galley, especially 260 gold. Yeah. Yeah. Wish I had more gold, Jerry. You'll be watching it tomorrow morning? Lady Hawk, that sounds great. Yeah, it's. I think you guys are gonna like it. I hope It's certainly if you've played this game a few hundred hours and you win on high difficulty levels, it's not really gonna be much helpful to you. There will be more advanced strategy guides coming up in the near future, for sure. Here we go. But these ones are for new players or relatively inexperienced people who want to learn some basic tips and understand the concepts of what's going on in the game. I think it'll be fantastic for you guys. We're about to be headed up against our housing cap in here. We're going to have to start discussing districts. Probably campus here eventually, but I think I want to get that farmed. This is where I kind of wish I had the 30% reduction towards builder card on, because I kind of want to build a builder here. I'm going to get a builder there for sure. These guys need a builder. These guys need a builder. Because I'm going to get housing by doing the things in here anyway, so. Yeah, I'm just basically wandering around scouting the lands. 17 turns, we need 8 more Era score. We will get the Eureka for pasture. We could get the for iron mine if we needed to. We could definitely build walls if we really had to. I'm not going to have the gold for the galleys, I don't think. So we're probably going to do that. 3 different specialty districts. That's going to be tough. I have to get a campus built. Own 3 archers. I could get another slinger out real quick and then use gold to upgrade to archers. That could be an era score. 1 galley would at least give me a point. I could get horse. Yeah. We'll have to keep an eye on it though. Yeah. This is the small continents map. This is a small continents map. Well, I have a fair amount of land to settle. None of it's all that great. I have a couple here, maybe one up there. And then there's a bunch of land down here that I hope I get to before he fills it. You feel like you play too fast? I mean, you just have to. If you feel like you're playing too fast, I don't know. To me, I try to check everything. Like I check, okay, what's going on with my science tree? What's going on with the culture tree? How many more turns on what I'm building in each city? When am I going to grow in each city? Like I have a checklist of things I try to hit most turns, trying to figure out what to do. So yeah, I'm just always trying to figure out, what's the next thing I have to learn about what's happening, right? So if you're checking things instead of just because it says next turn doesn't mean you need to hit next turn, right? Now some people want to just fly through the game, right? Some people just want to get there as quick as they can. That's all they care about. And that's fine if you're just chilling out, you're not worried about min-maxing every last little thing, then there's nothing wrong with that. Ooh-wee! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, and it's all production! Oh my god. That is amazing. That is amazing. So good. So, yeah, basically, just when it says next turn, just maybe just in your head, just get triggered. Okay, it says next turn, but what do I want to do? Right? You think, okay, what are we doing? 2 turns on a builder here, that's fine. In 1 turn, we've got defensive tactics. 4 turns on a builder here. What am I going to do next here? Can I change my government cards? Check up here if I got to change my government cards, if you want to change your government cards or not. Just instead of having next turn indicate click the button, have next turn indicate a list of things you need to check. For a second, I thought all the settlers got wiped out by the flood. Could you imagine if like all three of those settlers just got wiped by the flood? That'd be just instant end to everything. It'd just be like, the stream's over, YouTube videos are over, playthrough's over, done. Have a nice night, everybody. Be well. It'd be all over but the crying. And there would be crying. I can assure you of that. Let's see. Cothon into a trader, maybe? You know what? A Byreme in 7. That's Era score. Would actually be cheaper than that. You know, I need 2 galleys though. You know what I could do? I could build one and buy one. Build one and buy one. I need to get 3 archers as well. Yep. Build one and buy one and get the boost. That way, not only, I mean, I'm basically going to get there at the same amount of time, but what's going to be the advantage is that I'm going to get a bonus Era score for getting the actual boost. So that's 260 gold plus build time in here, but a couple Byron, like I need to explore too. I gotta go and learn what's going on out here. So you know, being able to get out there and do the things, and also having the Byreme is a +4 Era score, so that's going to get us our golden age there without too much difficulty now. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm trying to get the game, keep the game moving, and also keep up with chat, and I might have missed a couple things here, so I apologize. Governor title. Now, this is an interesting point here, governor title. We need to have a discussion here. Defensive Tactics has given us a governor title. We need farms. We need farms. Because we're 19 turns here, but if we can get farms, we can get that down to like maybe 10 or 11. Especially if we get our culture up just a bit more. And getting those +2 builder charges on all these cities we settle is going to be huge. So I need builders to get farms as well. So first thing I need to do is I need to turn on 30% production towards builders. The question is, that's 6 gold. That's a big chunk of the gold I'm making right now. I think I'm going to take that and put this in here. Production towards builders, and I'm going to try and pump out builders along with these settlers. I need builders because I need to build farms. In fact, this guy's going to build a farm here, and then he's also going to build farms here. I need 6 farms, and I cannot stop until they're all built. Cannot afford to buy tiles. I would need to chop out that marsh to build a farm there. 1, 2, 3, 4 farms. I could do 5, 6 farms there. Just got to get them built because that's a massive amount of culture. You just have to get it done. Can you explain what just happened and why it's good, please? Sorry, that question is way back. Can you explain what happened and why it's good, please? With the flood. Oh, sorry, the flood. Yeah. So, sorry, Wazen. I missed that. I think somebody may have covered it a little bit, but so there's disasters which can hurt a lot. It can destroy tile improvements. It can damage tile improvements. It can, depending on how high disaster level is, it can kill units or kill population in the city. It can damage or kill units that are along the pathway. So bad things can happen with floods. There's also volcanoes. You can see here, this is all soil from the volcanoes. But what happens is there's bad things that happen, of course. You can lose population units and tile improvements, all that kind of stuff. But they leave behind extra fertilization or like for food, or they provide extra production. So it's just a function of the game that it makes tiles better. So volcanoes will improve the output of tiles. Same with floods. There's also forest fires now. So you can see this tile right here is a 3-3. It used to be a 2-2. But what happened is a forest fire started there. Unfortunately, it didn't spread to the rest. If it had spread to the rest, these all would have been much, much better. These would all be 3-2 tiles instead of 2-1s. So this one tile became a 3-3, which means, once I ever get to use it, it'll be a fantastic tile to have. It depends, King of the North, on which city-state. It's all about... The goal for envoys should be getting suzerain of city-states that are valuable to you. So culture, science, city-states are huge, particularly the ones that have great boosts. And then commercial ones are really nice. But generally speaking, yeah, you want to focus on those. You don't want to just get suzerain of a city-state just because it's there and it's your opportunity to get one. Because... there's often going to be much better opportunities. So I always suggest holding on to envoys until you meet a bunch of city-states and you can start evaluating, okay, well, I want this guy because he's a really good science one. I want this guy because he's really good culture. But if you start pumping envoys into a military city-state just because you want to have them, next thing you know, you've got 6 or 7 envoys in a military city-state that's doing nothing for you. And then when you meet, Geneva, and you can have 15% bonus to all your science, but you don't have envoys to give them, you've kind of screwed yourself. So I always say, wait till you've met some people. Wait till you've met some people, and it'll give you a better idea of it'll give you a much better idea of what to where to spend your envoys. Wazen and Nico, thank you for the follows, guys. Wait, I think I missed, I'm sorry, about a half hour ago. Alton Win, thank you very much for the follow as well. I'm pretty sure I missed you, and I apologize. I was clearly way too focused on the game. And that's my bad. So, what I'm going to do, and I want to just kind of lay this out. Great, thank you everyone for being here very much, by the way. So these farms that I'm trying to build, feudalism gives you the card serfdom, which gives you 2 extra charges to all your builders. And I built Ancestral Hall in my capital. And what that does is, in addition to giving you 50% production towards settlers in that city, it also gives you a free builder in every city you found. So what I want to be able to do is, when I found these cities all over the map, I want to have a 5 charge builder instead of a 3 charge builder. And so I want to get the feudalism done as quickly as possible. So if I get these 6 farms built, this will be 10 turns instead of 18. So all these guys trucking down here, I'm going to have all of these guys come to the farthest ones. I'm not going to go here. I'm going to have them go all the way down to these further cities. And then I'll wait till I have feudalism, even if I got to wait a turn or 2 to settle the city, in order to have 2 extra charges. So when I settle the city, I'll be able to eat all this marsh, maybe build a lumber mill, build the pasture, build some boats. Over here I can mine this, farm that, pasture that, build a camp there, work the turtles. I'll have all of these things that I can do. Ooh, there's 2 extra turtles down there. Ooh. With 5 charges instead of 3, right? That's a huge difference in what you can do in a city. To instantly start improving what that city can do. So that's why I've got these guys walking the long way. Because I easily could have moved them over here and they'd be settling already, right? But then they would have 3 church builders, and this land's going to be mine down the road anyway. I want to get out here, settle this before anybody else does. Yeah, I'm not going to wait forever, but waiting 2 or 3 or 4 turns to get 2 extra builder charges... so for instance, that's all these marsh. I can eat a couple of these marsh, and instantly my city is going to go from population 1 to population 4. like that. So like so I wait 2 or 3 turns, but then my city will be pop 4 and working 4 tiles. That means it's getting all 3 extra tiles being worked with production on it, or extra food, and it's growing and it's building that much faster than it would have if I just built it without the extra charges. So the extra charges are of huge value to each of those cities. Now, you don't want to wait 10 or 15 turns. Like, you don't want to be hitting next turn, waiting, having them sleep there for 10 turns. You want to get going, but a couple, 3 turns, absolutely. Josh, how you doing? Howdy, buddy. You people all want to chat. Y'all think this is KRX's channel or something? Hey. That's not nice. Why you say mean things, Josh? Why you cut me so deep, bro? I chat. Does anybody out there have any complaints about the level of attention that I'm paying to chat? I'm sorry, guys. No! You gotta be kidding me! Oh, come on with the frickin' settler spam. You can have like frickin' 8 cities. Jeez Louise, woman. It's gonna be wartime here soon. Okay, here and do this. How does your production affect population growth? It doesn't. There's 2 separate things. So population is based on how much food you're getting in excess of what your citizens already need. And then it's also based on housing. So housing, I'm at 4 out of 5 years, so I'm actually taking a penalty there. So if I go in here like this, you'll see that. So this is easy. You can look this up yourself when you're playing your game. Click on your city and click on the city details, and you're going to bring this up, and it's going to tell you everything. How much food are we getting per turn? How much are the citizens consuming? 2 per person is 8. So we have an excess of 5 there, right? So you have plus 5 extra. But because I'm almost to my housing limit, 4 out of 5, I'm taking a 50% cut on my surplus. So instead of 5, I'm going up plus 2.5. Simple as that. If I was at 5 out of 5 housing, then I would actually take a 0.25. So I'd actually take a 75% cut on my output. Just like that. So that's basically how you do that. So it calculates all that stuff in there for you. So that's how you do food. Production is a completely separate number. No. You get science and culture per turn from each citizen of 0.3. But your campuses, the output of your campuses is based on the adjacency. No, I'm cut off. 10 GM, thank you very much. I'm assuming the H's are silent. Thank you very much for the follow. Yes, Pingala. Yes, exactly. Pingala here. His promotions allow you to get extra science per citizen and stuff like that, and extra culture per citizen and bonuses and that. But that's strictly through governors. Yeah. I nailed it. Sweet. Sweet. Okay. Alright. Let's grab this. We're going to need to pump another turn into that. In 5 turns. Settlers on the way. I need housing in here. You gotta be kidding me with this. You have absolutely, positively got to be kidding me with this guy and his freaking settlers. Unbelievable. So these 1, 2, 3, 4 guys can get these 4 cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I'm gonna send this guy this way, and I'm gonna hope to find a place for a city on another piece of land over here, potentially. Oh, the hell? I completely screwed that up. I thought that was my builder. One farm, 2 farms, 3 farms, 4 farms, 5 farms, 6 farms. I do have the spots for 6 farms right now. I do need. I'm gonna get another builder going before I get into more settlers, because I need the builder. I need the builder charges. I need to get these farms built. I need money to upgrade my archers because I'm. Well, maybe no, maybe not. Hey, Van Can. Good to see it. Map is continents. It's small islands. Or sorry, not small. Small continents. Small continents. G'day again, Moondoggy. How you doing, buddy? How is the things and the stuff? Oh, he turned that guy around. Oh, frig. Come on, baby. Yeah, you turn that guy around. Let's go. This guy. Oh, I lost open borders with her. That's why. Shout. Make deal. Open borders. Accept deal. Goodbye. Make deal. Oh, she's got amber of her own now, so she's not going to pay me for it. Shoot. I need more frickin' stuff. Everybody gets amber, so my amber is no value to anybody. Deity is the hardest difficulty you can play on, yes. It's the most comprehensively difficult. Mitsuo-san. Mitsuo-san. Mitsuo? Mitsuo-san. I think I got that. Mitsuo-san? We're going with it. Thank you very much for being here. And Mitsulan Evo. You guys related? The Mitsus? The Mitsu's in the house, folks. The marsh makes me so slow. Okay, okay. So definitely a city up here somewhere. Maybe up in here somewhere. Maybe there. Maybe there. Who knows? You got it right. Nice. I can't even beat the game on Prince. Everybody, you gotta watch this video. You gotta watch it. Click on it, bookmark it, and watch it as soon as the stream's over. And then watch it again tomorrow, and then again and again. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. More tutorials coming every single, well, not every single day. There's Civ 6 videos every single day. Tutorials, I'm hoping, every second or third day. Yeah, baby. My biggest flaw is trying to build all the buildings and have no military. Yeah, you can get away with... You just got to be careful. You need to get some military. You got to be careful and cautious and understand, you know, what's going on around you. But 10 turns, 2 era score. Where am I getting that era score from? I have a governor promotion, by the way, and I still haven't used it. I was thinking about... Actually, you know what? No, I know exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be Pingala. It's going to be more... It's going to be... It's going to be that promotion right there on Pingala. I just want to double check on that screen thing up here. So I'm working on the farms. I'm working on the farms. This guy's gonna make 3. This guy will make 3. We're getting close. We're probably 6 turns from feudalism. As long as this guy doesn't come back this way, if he does, I have to settle this city. If not, I continue. This guy continues here. This last guy comes in here. So timing should be really good. No, I didn't say they don't settle. It's that they're less likely to find a tundra tile attractive compared to other normal tiles. Except as for Russia, basically. On my world, I started in the Stone Age. I made it to the Modern Age and managed to take out the Aztecs. Even though I only have 3 cities, I am almost tied with the others. It was nice. Good stuff. Yeah, it's just about playing, and like I said, I think that tutorial is going to help people a lot. I really hope it does well, because I think people are going to really be happy with what they learned from it. Okay, so we have a bit of an issue here, because this guy is encroaching on the lands that I would like to build cities. He won't be able to get through this onto there. I am going to go and occupy this tile. If he goes anywhere near a spot where he could actually build a city, I'm going to have to found a city. And that's going to suck, but it is what it is. There's a farm. So that's 1, 2 farms. This guy is going to wait and chop into a settler. This guy will build 3, 4 farms, and then this guy's going to build 5, 6. Okay. Look, we're good. I will definitely watch it, Norm. Want to give the game a second chance. I sucked the first time. Yeah, Josh, I'd love it if you got into this game and enjoyed it, but it's a really good game. And I think that video... I hope, anyway. I've got some positive feedback so far. I hope that I built that video in such a way that it's intriguing for people to watch and enjoyable, and it kind of answers questions and we'll do the good things for the peoples. Pearls here. What do I settle? Maybe I settle that. Get all fishing boats might have been a good idea after all. Some good tiles here. We can mine that. We got an amber and a pearls. Not bad. This is a fantastic game. Easily one of my very favorite games of all time. No doubt about it. Builder. Okay. A little bit stressed right now, folks. I'm a little bit stressed. You're waiting 1 more turn. Oracle. Okay, so you... Oh my god. Sorry, I'm sorry, chat. I'm so focused right now. I gotta make sure I'm not making any mistakes. So settler here. I'm going to chop this tree into that. I'm gonna go farm. This guy's gonna go farm. That's fine. I need to consider getting into the Slinger Archer game quite soon. Because when I forward settle the crap out of this chick, she's got a pretty decent military, and I gotta be able to defend myself. I'm so stressed right now. My brain doesn't seem to be functioning as well. It's kind of screwing me out. It's got 50 views already. Holy cow. That's fantastic, Josh. I'm glad to hear that. This is the best game ever. Sure is. Push yourself. Push the gong. Do it. King in the I chop almost everything. I've discussed this a few times throughout the night, actually. But yes, chop almost everything. This city down here, I will likely build a lumber mill or two along these, simply because this city will probably need a little bit of production because it's mostly flat. So I'd probably put a couple of lumber mills there, but chop everything else. Enormous. A little bit. I'm stressing, man. I never played against real players, though. Only AI too scared to get wrecked in multiplayer. But yeah, you have to play a lot to understand the game more to play multiplayer, because people at this point in this game are really good on multiplayer. All right, so I'm gonna skip this turn, and I'm gonna stand. See, this is tricky, because he could move to there, and I can't stop him. But he's got these guys linked, so well, yeah, he could go to there. Okay, I think that's pretty good. He won't go to here at least. And then I'll keep this scout here, and then have this settler move in to sub this one. And I'll move this scout on. This guy's getting in the water. Turn 77. Another new continent. Some nice land as well. Okay. All right. That is the end of another episode. Twitch, don't go anywhere. I got things and stuff for you still. YouTube, this episode, however, is complete. So you take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.